You see, the government is very savvy with what they do. You see, the government is able to do what? To get into your history. So we're going to talk about another person that they wanted to do some things with. And they said to this person, well, check this out. The people love you. They love you, and you got a lot of success. But we can end that right now by sending your wife this VHS cassette. What I'm talking about? Dr. Martin Luther King had what? A mistress.
Side piece.
They call that today what? A side piece. You mean the Dr. Martin Luther King? Yeah, that's the one I mean. Had a side piece. But let me ask you a question now, because this is going to get deep for a second. If a man is doing great work in the community and has a side piece, let me ask you a very, very blunt question that I need you to answer without respect for what you think my answer would be. Does that negate the work of that man? No. Answer. No. Let me hear that louder.
No.
Let me ask the online family. If a man is doing great work in the community and he rises to a level of great stature, and you say, but. First, before I even tell you what the but is, I want to say this. Whenever you see black people rise, you see other black people that look for the but. Why is it that when you have white leadership and white men in power, you don't see other white men saying, but. There's a sickness among us that has been prevalent for some time now. This is what that sickness is called. Crab in the goddamn barrel syndrome. Who that nigga think he is? Who made you Martin Luther the King? Malcolm Little? We're going to get deep, because we're going to become transparent and honest. Now, let's touch on the other side of that summation. Does that also clearly mean that this leader is not perfect the way you see him? Loud and clear.
He's not perfect.
He's not. That was your problem to begin with. Your problem to begin with is that, A, you thought the man that you believe was inspired by God could have no flaws. Well, guess what? Open up the book of God. Read it. And then come back and formulate a similar thought.
That's right.
Every man of God, save a couple, had flaws. Some of them had very great flaws. I'll bring up some real quick. We have King David, who the scriptures speak highly about him. But we in 2017, and I know that we have younger people listening, the scriptures put some respect, Birdman name, on his voice. Right or wrong?
That's right. That's right. His name, that's right.
With Birdman's voice, the scripture puts respect, R-E-S-P-E-K, on King David's name. Right or wrong?
Right.
But King David was what?
It's a warrior.
A murderer and an adulterer. But God said that he was what? The apple of my eye. Woo! And that statement was made after it was already known that King David was a murderer and an adulteress. So I have a question. Does the flaw of man negate his work before the eyes of God? Because I know as men, we're going to be hella petty. We're going to say, Martin Luther the King had a mistress while we in the house with a mistress. We're going to say, I can't believe he did that. He shot that brother.
Yeah.
While we holding a smoking gun, because we just came in from shooting a brother. I want to drive this point home very quick, because it's a very, very deep point. You have to become a revolutionary thinker if you are to become liberated first in mind and spirit. But as a revolutionary thinker, you must first become transparent with yourself and with the people second. Notice I didn't say God, because God sees what you're doing regardless.